Hello, welcome to Best of Ranked Mode F1 2021 in Japan, starting P7. And getting an okay launch, not that great. So let's see what I can do in turn 1. I can take the outside pretty nicely. And then someone else hit another car and I avoid him, but I didn't need to because he ghosted. And now, because of that, I got an illegal overtake, which is pretty ridiculous, of course. Now I'm gonna let him back past, because I don't want to get a penalty. And then it turned out that this person had front wing damage, so I could easily pass him back. So yeah, that was incredibly unfortunate because I had a pretty good start. But heading near the end of lap 1 and already caught up with some people. And then it turned out I had a good pace, because I'm gonna put in a purple sector, as you can see. And as you can see, I'm very much catching up to the person in front, so I'm gonna have to clear him this lap surely. And it's actually quite difficult on Japan to overtake someone. I did have a chance here, but he closed the door on me, so I'm glad I didn't go for it. And now I'm going flat through 130R. I'm right on his tail, as you can see. And pulled out on the inside, and I braked him very nicely. That was a great move. And into lap 3, already onto the next position here. And the car in front goes wide, so that's an easy position. And now in P5. Now on lap 4, person behind me looking, but yeah, I couldn't do anything in the end, luckily. Heading into sector 1, the best part of the track, of course. You really have to put your car in exactly the right spot. And as I'm saying that, I took a little bit of curb, but I survived that. Now going into turn 1 and lap 5, and I've gotten very much closer to the car in front. As you can see, someone got off the track there and he just returns in front of me. So I thought, wow, I'm extremely unlucky this race. But in the end, I do clear him. And I don't know how I cleared him because he didn't have front wing damage, but I'm ahead of him in P4. So I'm definitely gonna try to get on the podium. Now through the hairpin, I always thought that this was a difficult turn, but I think I've gotten better at it, and I'm pretty close to him now. Okay, now onto the back straight, and I got quite some ERS left, so I should be able to make an attack. Now one more time, flat through 130R, his lights flashing. I'm gonna try it, and I did hit him, and he does hit me again then. So I thought I did not get this position in a fair way, so I gave it back. Then I almost even lost another position. So let's actually see what happened, and he really kind of turned in on me, as you can see. He kind of turned right onto the apex, I thought, as you can see here. So yeah, I kind of regret giving back that position, but anyway, it's a P4, it was a nice race. And then on to Paul Ricard, starting in P5. Having a decent launch. Someone up the inside already here. And then going into the braking zone, you can see his front wing there, but he does back out because he knows there are two cars. That was quite a sensible move. So I'm still in P5. And at the end of the lap, someone spins. So I'm getting P4. And throughout the race I found out that I'm marginally quicker than the person in front, as you can see. I'm about to get DRS on him because we're in the third lap. And didn't look to catch up very much in the first place. He did defend very early. Maybe I should have followed the slipstream, but I didn't. So definitely wasn't able to place an attack on him. But going into lap 4, I'm very much close to him in the DRS zone. And going into turn 1, still not able to place an attack. And going through turn 2, I almost lost the car, but that was a nice save. And because of that save, I was actually able to hang on in the DRS window of the car in front. As you can see, I'm still around 8/10 from him. So that's gonna give me DRS, which might be important. Although at the end of the DRS straight, I'm still not able to do anything. And then in the final lap I am getting closer and closer, as you can see. In this lap it's gonna need to happen, of course. No mistake this time through turn 2. And this was really one of those moments that you need to do everything well, because the car ahead is not making a mistake, and so I should not either. But when you're only marginally quicker than the car in front, it's really difficult. And it just gives you a glimpse of how tough it is for real F1 drivers to really overtake someone who's not that much slower. And it's great to experience that now into the slipstream, and now a lot closer than I've ever been in this race. Now making move on the inside, almost crash, but we don't, so that's really nice. Some nice close racing and a really tense battle now, because we're side to side at this point. And it's gonna be a really tough battle from now on. A flat through senior. Now got the inside for the next turn. He turns in though, and we collide, and actually came out ahead. So I should have taken this position, but I went way too wide there on the exit curb, and then totally lost my momentum, which is a big shame, because I just should have taken that position. Now he's on my inside again, and I now have just one more chance to do something, so I'm gonna go for it down the inside, and actually left the track in doing so. So I did pass him, but I left the track and it's a legal overtake, and I didn't want to give it back, so I ended up with 5-second time penalty total, making me end up in P5. But I still like that battle, so hope you enjoyed this too. Thank you for watching.